Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Nagi, Ayurveda and medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video I am going to talk about what not to eat empty stomach. I know in almost all my videos I always mention please don't have food empty stomach, try to have big bowl of fruits, then have some sprouts, then only you can have freshly cooked food. But today's video is only about what not to eat in empty stomach conditions. So first thing is drinking coffee. I know this is a fast life and everybody has to rush for work. Nobody want to spend time in cooking, but our stomachs are hungry. So what to do? Grab a mug of coffee, big coffee, black, dark coffee, and just drink it. One thing, it will boost you up very much and it will give you a lot of energy and you don't feel hunger. For many people now coffee becomes the first choice when they get up, and after that they don't do their breakfast, and after that they go to their office and have only their lunch. So what is happening, this coffee, this black short coffee, the big one, and dark coffee, what it is doing, it is enhancing the heat in your system, and eventually if you keep taking it, then what will happen? It will enhance the acid secretion in your stomach and it will lead to acidity issues. Even in acidity issues, if you keep drinking this coffee, what will happen? It will lead into ulcers, that is gastric ulcer or peptic ulcer, or you can also understand it as like stomach ulcers. And these are painful, and then what will happen, whenever you will eat something, this will disturb your stomach lining and which may lead to ulcers, which is not a good health condition. Actually the problem is many people are not aware of the thing. They are taking this choice coffee not as they like coffee, but as an alternative for breakfast. So what you can do, whenever you are getting up, set your alarms 15 minutes before and keep 15 minutes to have your breakfast. If you cannot cook anything in the morning, at least grab a big bowl of fruits and some salads and some sprouts. This will help you in having a very healthy breakfast. At the same time, it will also fulfill your energy needs and you will feel very active. So this is something with which you can replace your morning coffee. But many people were writing to me, but they love coffee. I am not saying them to stop having coffee. You can have coffee, but you can have coffee after food. Don't try to have coffee empty stomach, because for empty stomach conditions coffee is not so good. And those who have pitta body type, that is they have a lot of heat in the system, or if you are not aware of these Ayurveda prakritis, I already have created video regarding that. Go through my channel and search the dosha, know your dosha type, and then give the answers in the comment section. I will let you know what is your body type in a gross way. So if you're pitta body type, then try to have coffee with milk. Don't take coffee without milk, because pitta means already you have a lot of heat in the system, and if you take coffee without milk, it will enhance the heat in your body. So this is one thing that you should avoid in empty stomach condition. Same rule is valid on tea also. Empty stomach also you should avoid tea, because for the same reasons it can also disturb your stomach lining and it can cause acidity, later ulcers, and maybe gastritis and many other kind of situations, and then bad digestion, and then it will impact your immunity and health. So you should not have tea also in empty stomach conditions. Rather you can have tea after having your breakfast or after having your food. Best to have anything cooked, after that you can have tea or coffee. So this is the best way how you can drink coffee or tea. Next most common thing which these days is in fashion, especially when person is going through a lot of mental stress and mental traumas. Many people start their day with a glass of alcohol, and when they are starting their day with a glass of alcohol just to calm their mind. So this alcohol in the morning is not at all good for health, because in the morning whatever we will eat, it will get absorbed in our body very quickly, very fast. And if you take alcohol in the morning, it will get quickly absorbed in the body, and that will lead to the bad health of your liver and bad health of the kidneys, and your body will not be able to sustain this pressure for long. But I have seen many people, they just can't avoid having alcohol in the morning. So for all those also, I would like to request, before having alcohol, best is you stop alcohol, because I am vegetarian, being Ayurveda doctor, we never recommend alcohol. But at least you don't take empty stomach conditions this alcohol. Have a sandwich that contains butter, enough butter, so that your stomach will have good lining, and after that if you are drinking alcohol, it will not impact that much, because empty stomach if you will drink, that is not at all good for health. Best thing is have your fruits, have your salads, have your something cooked food, and then you can have some sandwich with butter over it. Though sandwich, though we always recommend to have freshly cooked bread, but and freshly homemade butter, just put it on some sandwich. After that, and if you can't stay without alcohol, like it is your lifeline, then this is the way that you can do, so that it will not impact your health in much bad way. But my recommendation is not to take alcohol in your life. It is not good for health. Try yoga, try meditations, try vegetarian diet or vegan diet. It will change your body from within. Stop eating meat, and it will change your mental structure also, and then you will feel more peaceful, more calm, and maybe you don't need any alcohol. Regarding some of the yoga practices, you can try with Isha Upa Yoga or inner engineering or Shambhavi Mahamudra or Sudarshan Kriya, or any kind of yoga practice, whichever you like. Try to adopt these yoga practices in your life, and you will see you naturally start reducing the intake of alcohol. Next thing in the empty stomach that you should not do, that is, if you are having any acidity issues, then in the morning you should never take extreme citrus fruit juice. If you have chronic acidity issue, then you should never take citrus fruit juice in the morning, or any kind of citrus fruit, especially these citrus oranges. These kind of things will enhance your acidity. If you have to eat these oranges, you just have it in afternoon, that's too, not in a juice form, as a full fruit. And if you have very severe acidity, then you can dilute these juices with water. So what to take in the morning? If you have very severe acidity, you can have aloe vera juice or a little bit of honey water. How you can make honey water? Take a glass of lukewarm water, put 1 spoon of honey in it, mix it well, and then you just drink it. So this is also very beneficial. And aloe vera also, aloe vera juice or aloe vera pulp is very beneficial in acidity. How to take aloe vera pulp? You just remove the upper when there is a aloe vera, if you see aloe vera leaf, you remove the upper cover and lower cover, and there is a pulp in between. So this pulp you can use. It is very beneficial for acidity, and also because it is very sticky in consistency, so you can add little bit of water in it and make it is a juice kind, and then you can drink it. Regarding aloe vera, already I have created videos in my channel, so you go through my channel and you can find this video and make use of it. Next most common mistake that people are doing empty stomach, they are taking allopathic medicines empty stomach, or some medicine for their headache empty stomach. If you are taking any kind of medicine empty stomach, especially headache, so this medicine, anti-inflammatory medicine, if you are taking empty stomach, it will disturb your gastric lining and gastric juices, and it is not good for your liver health and kidney health. So it's very important, like never take allopathic medicines empty stomach, especially this paracetamol, aspirin, these kind of medicines you should never take in empty stomach conditions. Always have some food and then take any of these medicines as recommended by your doctor. But there are certain medicines in allopathy which are recommended to take empty stomach, like proton pump inhibitors, especially these for medicines for gas or something. These you can take, though in Ayurveda, so we have different way of treating with bloating, gas and all these kind of problems. But these antibiotics or any kind of these anti-inflammatory drugs, you should never take empty stomach. They are not at all good for the stomach lining and health of the stomach. They can lead to gastritis and stomach pain and sometimes heavy bleedings. So, it is very important to take precaution. Next most common mistake people do regarding empty stomach situation, that is, especially children do these things. They go for market and purchase some gum, chewing gum, and just empty stomach they start eating chewing gum. Even elderly people also doing these days, having their going for a walk, like running morning walk, and having chewing gum in your mouth and just chewing. So what happens when we chew chewing gum? So our body gets signals like food is there in mouth and I need to produce more gastric juices and for digestion. But actually we are playing a trick. We are not putting food in mouth, but we are just giving our body this kind of signal. So gastric juices start producing, and which are needed for the digestion of food, and as there is no food in the stomach, that can lead to acidity problems and disturbs gastric lining. So it's very important, never chew these gums empty stomach situations, and mostly it leads to acidity problems, which includes bad burps, burning sensation in the stomach, sometimes gastric bleeding also. So these kind of things happens because if you keep chewing gums in the morning every day, so this is not good for health, and you should never chew gums in empty stomach conditions. There is one more thing that you should not do empty stomach conditions, because that is any argument. Whenever we indulge in any argument in empty stomach conditions, it adds aggression to the argument and argument becomes worse. So always solve your arguments after having food in the stomach. Never solve anything in empty stomach situations, because when we are empty stomach we are little bit edgy. Not always, but many times it happens and it enhances aggression. So it is advisable never ever solve any arguments in empty stomach situation. So what to do in empty stomach conditions? Focus on your work, solve your solutions like within yourself, and create ideas because when we are empty stomach we have very good focus and we can make use of it in making strategies, in making some notes, in making some studies or any kind of these things, because all the study related things in ancient era were happening in early morning, that is 4 to 8, because stomach is hungry and this is the time that your mind perceives much more things, and all yoga, meditations, all kind of study literature was happening in the morning, so that we will in sync with it and we will understand the things properly, because that is the time when we are the most alert, when we are hungry. So this was the schedule, like after having food do some work for any Gurukul or ancient schools. This is how these were designed. So these were the things which you should not do in empty stomach situations, and few things which you should do in empty stomach situations. The things that we should do, that is yoga, pranayam, exercise, your work, your workout, any kind of these things, and sitting in meditation, studying something. So these are the things which you can do in empty stomach situations, and the earlier things that I mentioned you should never do in empty stomach situations. After doing your yoga, after doing your pranayam, have a big bowl of fruits, have some salads, after that have some freshly cooked organic food, and then go for your work. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're watching me for the first time, there's a bell icon, there's a subscription button. Hit the bell icon, click the subscription button so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Those of you who want to have Ayurveda consultations, please write to me on a given email address and I will let you know how we can schedule it. And if you have any questions, please write down your questions in the comment section. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and with this note I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care. Bye.